I have a message of ways to protect yourself energetically. One thing I do, if you are empathic like myself, I use this empath protection spray. So if you're going out into a crowd around people especially, it helps protect you from their energies. I get this actually from my sister's store. I'll put her link in the bio. And then I also have candles that I light with the intention of protection. And I also will put a oil ointment on it. And the ones that I have here that I'll put on my candles are wisdom, intuition, draws wealth and protection, and passion, love, and success. Another thing I get from my sister's store. I buy a lot of my metaphysical supplies from her store. She's out of St. Mary's, Ontario. But now another thing that I use is crystals, okay? And I like my Egyptian Eye of Horus, and I also use black obsidian. There's a lot of different black. This isn't actually obsidian. This is the same as this one. I can't remember what it's called, but it also helps repel Wi-Fi from your body. What's it called? Okay, it's not coming to me. I'll post it on the screen of the video when I think of it. And then I have howlite, which actually helps with anger as well. And then I have lots of crystals and carved crystals that are black. Then I also have smoky quartz crystal here as well. So I wear protective crystals. I wear protective symbols. I spray the empath spray. I anoint candles with oil with intention. If you don't have the oil, just lighting the candle with an intention. I also use incense, and I will smudge my body. What's the sage is another thing. You get a bundle of sage and light that. It's really smoky, so I don't do that in my apartment that much. I like to do that more outside. But you put that all over, that smoke all over your body. You can also use the little wood pieces, which is Palo Santo. It's another form of clearing your energy with smoke, or you can have a shower and use a salt scrub. You can have a bath and use Epsom salts, Celtic salt, sea salt, whatever it is that you're drawn to use, some form of salt that helps wash these negative energies away, and it also protects you. What am I missing? Oh, and I also do paintings. So I have, usually you'll notice when I'm doing readings, I have paintings in the background. I have this one here, which is the evil eye. So what that does is if somebody's looking at you and they're thinking anything negative about you, or they're wishing bad things to happen to you, it turns it around and gives it back to that person, okay? So if somebody's like, I wish you would just die, then the energy goes back to them. If they're jealous of you, or they're saying, I wish her hair would fall out, or she would get ugly or age, then all those thoughts and things go back to that person, okay? So, and then the eye is also protection as well. I do a lot of paintings that there is just, everything I paint tends to be spiritual, either spiritual or mystical, because that's what I'm drawn to do. My creative center is I don't know, if I feel like I need protection, then I'll draw it, or I'll do wood burnings as well. But I use my creative outlet to help to process things and to heal. I've done a lot of painting. I've done a lot of healing. And that doesn't mean that I'm healed, because we're not completely healed until we cross over to the other side, because every day you get new experiences, and sometimes you get bad experiences. Sometimes you lose a loved one. There's always something to heal from. You just need to be conscious of it and keep working at it, and realize that you're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. And so this video is about protection and protecting your energy. And that is the advice from me, is how to protect your energy. And if you ever need advice and you're going through hard times, I don't push readings, but if you ever want to book a reading with me, my email address is on the screen. And there's also a link in my bio. I only book readings through email. We can do face-to-face, where I provide a safe space for you to speak and talk, or you can just be quiet and I pull the cards for you and hold that healing space for you. If that is something that you would like, just shoot me an email. I don't respond to DMs. And that is the message of protection. And just remember, move forward kind. Even if you've been a bad, shitty person in your life, you can turn that around by starting to live with integrity and to be kind and just be a good person. And you can turn that around. You can turn your life around by doing those simple things. And that is my message for you. I love you. Keep going and don't give up.